Sidetracked from a distance.
We know you guys aren't excited about it. We know, okay? You don't have to say anything. Sometimes, being 4.5 hours apart, we are going to have to do long distance episodes. We are not going to make it a habit. It's just, this is a little fun. Look, I'm in my apartment. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
I'm in my room.
Yeah, your little crocheting room.
My little office.
That's where it all happens, baby.
It's the magic.
I feel like with headphones on, we might be a little louder this episode, so maybe that'll be good.
I really want to rip this out of my ear because I don't like hearing myself back because I feel like it changes the way I talk.
How do you think I feel?
No, but can you hear yourself talk right now, though?
No, I mean, I edit you 12 hours a day.
Oh. People already make comments about my voice when I'm on the podcast versus the video, so I can only
Did you see the comments on the latest episode?
No. What are they?
People were like, I think Samantha's on drugs. I think Sam's doing drugs. I deleted them.
I'm not. Wait, why would they think I'm on drugs?
Honestly, I was like, oh my God, so many people are commenting this. And then I realized it was just the same bitch.
Wait, a lot of people were commenting that I'm on drugs.
No, I thought they were, but then I looked and it was the same bitch.
With a different account?
No, just I didn't realize it was the same.
Over again.
Yeah. And then like one other person said, you were acting different. But like that's always going to be the case. What they want you to say, parasmia and my weight loss medication. They want you to just say the same shit over and over.
Oh, parasmia, a word I haven't heard in forever. I actually said it in therapy today. I was trying to explain why Diet Coke doesn't taste the same, and she didn't get it.
In 2021 and 2022, you used the hell out of it, so it's fine.
Well, I mean, it was my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
In my defense.
Okay, guys, we always use this camera. This is a wide-angle camera. But sitting on the edge of it...
Here he is. He's talking about the camera again.
Everybody, sitting on the edge of the camera adds at least 10 pounds to me. Okay? It adds 10 pounds at least. I feel like I look snatched right now. Am I snatched? No. But I'm at least able... Well, also, I'm able to sit up right now. I might need to like sit on the edge of my chair when we film in the actual studio.
Well, studio is comfy vibes. Oh my gosh, did you just call it the studio?
Yeah.
It is like our little studio. I mean, I'm hoping that this works out because honestly, if I didn't have to see Andrew every week, that would be fantastic.
It would be amazing.
It would be really great. Also, like I'm a little concerned for you because you lease your car and you drive 4 hours here and 4 hours back every single week. That can't be good for the least like miles.
Well, no, but when we got it, I was like, it's fine. Like we're starting the podcast. We're going to make so much money. Like I'm not even going to care about miles. And here we are in debt because of the podcast. So
even deeper in debt because I had to go out and buy a whole new little mic. Look, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And a new little podcaster duo. But look, Andrew, okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying not to move.
Can you say something funny? Like tell me a joke.
Hog titties.
He won't understand until later.
Was that a funny joke?
Well, I don't really get the joke. Oh, wait. No, do another one. Do another one.
Okay. My weight loss journey.
Okay.
What? All right. Whatever.
Wait,
I'm over it.
One more.
I can't. Samantha's so pretty. Okay. Well, as you guys see, we're really, really up in the production. No, but I don't want them to think this is going to be a habit because you did say, like, hopefully we can do this more often. Guys, don't worry. We're going to be in person. I know that's what you guys want.
No, at least once a month.
Not at least once a month. Like
at least. No, I'm just stressing you out.
We can't say that right now because they're already complaining so much about literally everything we're doing.
No. We don't hear complaints. It's like rose-colored glasses.
Guys, I am in the mood to podcast today. I have talking points. We are good. But before we get into it, I need to turn you guys on to something. This is not sponsored, obviously. I talked about this in my recent video that just went up, but I have a new obsession.
The
Not
koozie?
this. Okay, this is Celsius. No. Shut up.
The koozie.
No, stop. I hate that word. I really hate that word.
Okay, but it is the koozie.
No, it's not a koozie, okay?
Okay, but that's the product that you're speaking of.
Sure, but how about you let me just talk about it? Okay. So, you guys, this is a koozie. But I know these have been around for years. I know I'm not doing anything groundbreaking right now, but this is an insulated one, like metal, and you just put the can in there and it like fits any size can. Okay, wait. Sorry.
He's opening it with his teeth, audio listeners.
Okay. You guys, I will put this in here because I sip my Celsiuses throughout the day, okay? I don't just chug them in the morning. I sip them and they get warm. Who wants a warm Celsius or any type of canned drink? Not I. This, you guys, is amazing. It keeps it cold for hours. So, bottom line, everyone needs an insulated.
Have you been to my house?
Koozie. No.
You haven't seen those laying all over my house?
It's metal?
Yeah.
Like insulated?
Yeah.
No.
He thinks that he's the first one.
No, I literally just said I know it's not groundbreaking, but I've seen them. I just never thought to try one. Life-changing. I'm turning you guys all onto it now.
See,
okay.
My issue with them is my lip touches the big koozie part, and I don't like that.
Yeah, so I thought it was going to get in the way, and it touches a little, but like it's
you
nothing
just
bad.
might have skinny lips.
No, I definitely have DSLs. No.
You have what?
No, I have DSLs. DSLs.
What's a DSL?
Dick sucking lips. Do you have those?
What's next?
We know where those lips have been.
They've been on
bratwurst.
No, I don't like brats.
Okay.
I like charred hot dogs. What?
Cut that?
Wait, what? They taste better that way.
I love burnt hot dogs as well.
When you put them on the grill for a long time, and then the outer part gets like dark and crispy, and then when you bite it, the juices just go.
Yeah, I really like that as well. Okay. Anyway, do you got any talking points this week? I have some.
Yeah, we are gonna play a fun little newlywed game because we're getting married. Oh, that's not what I meant to press. We're getting married. Can I hear it?
I don't know, but if they can't, guys, this is Sam's sad attempt at trying to add sound effects on the spot.
I'm trying to be a producer. I'm trying to make them know that I care about them, you know? But we are going to play a little newlyweds game. We are going to get into that in a little bit, so you just have to stay tuned, and we're going to make it as audio listener friendly as we can possibly, or we possibly can possibly.
Oh my God, just stop. Yeah, it's basically going to be like a who's the better friend type of situation because I, for one, am not marrying Samantha Jo. Unless you're into like, you could put on a strap on.
I was more thinking that you were going to say, unless I get to divorce you with half your bank account.
Do you feel like if we ever, like gun to our heads, I mean, we would obviously probably choose to die, but if we were ever forced to like have sexual intercourse?
I think simply could not.
No, but listen, okay, let's just say we were, whatever. I think it would be way less awkward for you to like peg me rather than us have like straight sex.
I think I would rather like actually go to heaven than have the thought of that.
No, I know, but that's not an option here.
No, but it is an option.
No, but it's not. I'm not saying you have to choose. I'm just saying, don't you feel like that would be a little less awkward?
No.
Really?
I think there is no way to make it less awkward.
Okay.
Even the thought of that region of your body frightens me.
The butt?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so clean. Like a whistle.
Yeah, but I feel like the reason you have to make sure it stays so clean is because you get dingleberries from your Italian heritage. You get it?
No, that was unfunny, but I do keep it buzzed. I keep it nice and buzzed. Anyway, okay. We're not gonna. Sorry, guys. We were supposed to film this yesterday, and just to add, we're not gonna harp on it. Just to add to the series of unfortunate events, nothing worked yesterday. Sam wound up having to order like 10,000 products in order to get this to work. Everything went wrong. She was in a really bad mood. She was being very mean to me.
How was I being mean to you? Okay,
well, you got all ready and you looked so cute. Mm-hmm. You had pigtails. You had like pigtails and ribbons and you were wearing like what looked like a skirt. And I was like, oh, it's giving K-pop. And you looked at me and you thought I said cake pop.
Yeah, that was mean. You can't call me a cake pop.
I said K-pop, like, which is Korean pop. She heard cake pop and she said, okay, well, you're giving fat, disgusting whale. When I was saying she was cute, it's giving K-pop. And she went, okay, you're giving fat, disgusting whale. which was funny. Like we cried laughing at that. But then trying to get everything set up, nothing was going our way.
You were being an old man looking up how to fix everything. And I'm telling you that like that step doesn't pertain to me because I don't have on my computer what that person is telling us to delete from
they have
the
no context.
computer. Essentially, the mic that I was using wouldn't hook up to the computer. So there was going to be no way for me to record the audio. And Andrew was trying to troubleshoot things that, mind you, I had already troubleshooted, but I was letting him do it for his peace of mind. And then I was following the steps that he was giving me.
She didn't tell me she did that already, though.
I mean, but you would simply be like, oh, you already did that? I would say yes. And then you would say,
because, listen,
well, can you do it again?
No.
Can you just show me? Can you do it again?
No.
Yes,
no.
yes,
Listen,
yes.
Overall, that was one of the steps in this process. But overall, this whole new process, we were just trying. Because why not try everything to see if it'll work?
I get that. But when it's not there to delete, I can't delete it.
Right. I know, but it didn't look like you typed it in. So I was like, can I see you type it in? Because she was looking for a plugin that was supposed to be there, and it wasn't coming up, even though
to be there.
But she was like, I never downloaded that. I know I never downloaded it. And I'm like, oh, well, a lot of times on my computer, there's stuff that I never downloaded that's there. So why don't you just fucking check?
Yeah, but
and she was like, well, I never downloaded it.
It wasn't like an Apple product. This was like a third-party thing from a website that I would have had to download.
So keep in mind, we're like arguing about that.
Literally.
And then she was like, okay. She's like, okay, well, I checked. It's not there. I was like, we were just arguing about it. And like, I didn't see you type one. So can I see you type it in? And she literally covered her face. She was like, okay, I'm getting mad. It was funny. All I was thinking was podcast. I can't wait to talk about it.
Well, I wanted it was one of those moments where we both just wanted something to work so bad. And it wasn't working no matter what we did. And there was just a lot of frustration involved, okay? And earlier you called me a cake pop, so.
We're telling it as a funny story. Oh my gosh. Someone commented on your Instagram post that something, and I told them, I was like, guys, it's just our sense of humor. Relax.
Oh, about how we fight?
Something. I forget what it was. But they were like, oh my God, so mean. I was like, it's just our sense of humor.
It's your sense of humor, but yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, you called me a fat, disgusting whale. Even though I'm slender, skinny, sleek, and slim.
Yeah, you should just add delusional to the list.
Delusional.
Yeah. Perfect.
Well.
Otherwise, we could just, it could like get into the juxtaposition of it all, but I wouldn't want us to do that.
Oh my God.
Anyways.
Okay. They just posted the new episode of Canceled. Mm-hmm. Tana, she got to the word. She found the word. She used it. She used it wrong.
We knew it was going to happen. I don't know the correct way to use it.
It's stupid. It's so dumb. Everyone's just trying too hard. But I'm telling you that the word is a trend. Everyone's using it now. Have you seen Connor Franta?
That is a name that I completely forgot existed.
Well, he's trending on Twitter today.
Wait, for what?
He absolutely devoured Daniel Prada.
Who?
Joey Graceffa's ex.
Oh, for what?
Okay, so Daniel Prada and Joey Graceffa did kind of like a truth or drink type of video. It's like eat this or spill your guts, whatever.
Recently or forever ago?
Recently.
Okay.
Posted yesterday.
Okay.
And Joey Graceffa asked Daniel Prada if there's anyone he's jealous of. And then Daniel was like, oh, well, there's this one YouTuber. And Joey was like, who? And he was like, Connor Franta. I was jealous of him, but then I realized he's the most boring person in the world. Blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, it's fine. No one cares about him anyway. And Connor Franta, like, I'm not like a Connor Franta fan or whatever, but like, he seems
a fan base.
He seems very peaceful, sweet, and nice.
Yeah, like keeps himself out of the drama, like to himself. Yeah.
Yeah, even like the thing when like O2L was a thing, his thing was he always just stayed in his room.
Oh yeah.
Because like
he was in that.
Calm. O2L, yeah.
Oh,
he was like the biggest.
I couldn't name the members, but I know who Connor Franta is. At one point,
he was like the biggest one.
Mm.
Anywho, so Connor Franta came back with this TikTok.
YouTuber.
Name them.
Connor Franta. But then I realized that he's the most boring person.
And legend has it you are still jealous of me. Daniel, you have been subtweeting me. My name has been in your mouth and on your mind for years. You're obsessed with me. I don't know why. I don't think about you. The internet doesn't think about you. You are categorized as one thing, Joey Graceffa's ex-boyfriend. Leave me alone. If my crime is being boring, your crime is being nothing.
Okay, he ate.
Not a crumb was
He
left.
ate him up.
Yeah, and I'm really happy. But he also came after everyone in this video because I went to watch the full video because I was like, oh, I'll talk about this on the pod.
Because Joey makes more like those Jubilee cut style videos now, right? Where it's like lineups and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I like Joey. He seems sweet. He's like goofy. I love a goofy guy. I used to watch
his Hunger Games Minecraft videos all the time.
Oh, I didn't watch those, but like I watched his other stuff, like his vlogs. But it's just interesting because Daniel Preda, I would never speak on him because he just seems like he will sting you. Like he will come back and just, so I've like never spoken on him. Not that I'm like relevant enough for him to get clout off of to start drama with because that's what he does. But
that's his reputation.
To me, that's just like the vibe he gives off. And like if I'm getting that vibe and I don't follow him, that's clearly a vibe he gives off. You know what I mean? He just seems, it's said he seems really like a mean person. Like, and I understand like sometimes people can say things about you when they watch you on the internet and it's not actually you, but it's his thing seems like he's just extremely honest, but in a really mean way like that. I don't know. Like I consider myself extremely honest, but I'm honest in a way where like if you're doing something that affects me and like I get annoyed by it, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
You know,
you're respectful. There's a respectful way to go about things, and there's a not respectful way to talk about people and be honest with someone.
I never really am saying mean things about another influencer or another person online. The one time I did say the mean thing about Benny Blanco, and then I apologize for that. I felt bad because I forgot he was a real person, but he's constantly.
Wait, what did you say about Benny Blanco?
He should get her favorite pickles if he looked like that or something. But like it was just a joke. Like it was a joke. I forgot he was a real person.
Correct.
And like I apologize for it. Daniel Preda, like he even came after in this video, he came after Gabbie Hanna, which she has her. Obviously, she's crazy. That's not the thing. He came after her for working at the YMCA.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people were weird about that for some reason.
And he was like, oh, yeah, she's got a job at the YMCA. She's clearly doing great. Like, blah, blah. But like, you're shitting on people who have normal jobs.
But I quite literally have not heard of him or seen his face since broke up with, or they broke up, since him and Joey broke up. Also,
literally,
just as a little bit of a sidetracked moment.
Sidetracked.
That was okay. Wait, that was the favorite one you've ever done.
It's because I can hear myself.
It was great. Did you by chance? I meant to ask you about this because I couldn't tell if it was a meme or not, but I didn't, and I don't remember why. Doesn't matter. But did you see Gabbie Hanna's video of her writing a song for JoJo Siwa?
I don't know.
You see, I can't tell if it's a meme or not. Like, I don't know, like, is she kidding or is she not? Because, I mean, in my defense, she's very much like, I don't know how much she's leaning back into how she used to post.
I don't think she's leaning into trolling anymore.
So it's for real?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. I really like her song, Where Did I Go? Where did I go?
I DM'd JoJo Siwa asking if I could write for her, and she left me on scene. Valid, but I wrote a song anyway.
I was 1 year old the first time I was told I was destined for greatness. Just wait till I get older. I was born to stand out. Why would I want to fit in? I'm only 10 years old, all my dreams coming true. It happened very slowly and then out of the blue. It's all a bit overwhelming, can't believe this is happening. Am I enough for you?
The delivery was a bit crazy. She really poured her whole heart into it. But I gotta say, it wasn't that bad.
I think there are parts of it that are good, but it just also seems like 3 songs mixed together with very different like messages and vibes, but also just, I don't know.
I think to like the like writing sessions with Taylor Swift and like those don't sound good, but then like produced, that's all I'm thinking of. But I definitely get how seeing that, like if you're not thinking too deep into it.
So you think it's real is what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think it was bad.
Okay. Oh, I didn't say it was necessarily all bad. I said, do you think she's like memeing or not?
Yeah, no. If I was just like laying in bed just scrolling, I would definitely be laughing at that. But like now I'm trying to like dissect it.
Okay.
Oh my God. Speaking of JoJo Siwa, that's a good Siwa.
Segway.
That's funny. No, speaking of JoJo Siwa, did you see that the original writer of Karma,
Huh?
she released it?
Yep. And it charted above JoJo's.
It completely knocked JoJo's off the charts.
Yep.
It's number 8 on iTunes.
I want to know how that was allowed, though.
They have all those different
Because
contracts
I'm
and,
sure like JoJo's team probably bought the rights to the song. They produced it and put it out. How can you also release the same song? Or is it like a cover situation? Like, is it technically like people will release covers of songs?
I don't know. How iconic would it be, though, if she becomes like a pop star? I feel like the gays
Yeah.
will really pick her up.
Oh, but iconic.
Yeah.
Apparently she had like a
That's-
bunch of really good songs and tried really hard for a long time and then just never got like her break and gave up on it.
See, never give up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm
Never
60 years
give
old still.
up, never.
You look really pretty when you do that. Audio listeners, if you can't see, she looks really ugly. Okay, so I am spitting so much this episode.
I am glowing from sun rays.
Oh, that was from all the chemicals you eat.
I've never even consumed a chemical.
Nope, just rat poison.
I mean, it did kill the rat at least.
I'm so quick and witty. If anyone's wondering why I seem like I'm on butt crack today, if you know what I mean, it's because I finally got my medication.
I'm not medicated today, so maybe I seem like I'm not on drugs today.
That's so good.
I know. I don't want people to think I'm tweaking.
Yeah. Closing off the Daniel Preda conversation.
Oh, we made our way back.
It's the medication.
Oh, that's so
It's the
great.
medication, baby.
Love that for us.
Mm-hmm. I wish he was a little nicer. I'm not scared for him to come for me because I don't have enough clout for him to build off of. Also,
Watch
if
he
he
comes
did
and
come
tries
for me,
to take down like my whole empire.
literally let him. Then I would fight. But I think that if he ever came for me, he would just say that he would make fun of me for not having a lot of followers or blah blah blah. But like
Okay,
I'm
kind of iconic. You get a lot of followers from it. Well, I don't know. Is
Whatever.
he even like relevant
No, I would
enough to
not.
get followers from?
No. My bills are paid. I'm happy. I have a good family, good friends, and I'm thriving. So
Your bills are paid?
Clearly, yeah. My bills are paid.
Oh.
When I joke about money, it's that like I don't have a lot of money, but
Yeah.
my bills are paid.
It's the letters that he keeps getting from the IRS and ignores.
Yeah, those. Oh, actually, my accountant just texted me to figure all that out.
Yeah. Good.
Your accountant.
Yeah.
Just texted me to
Yeah.
figure all that out.
We help each other out.
So I'm not going to read it now because I'll get anxiety.
No, you should not have opposite of anxiety. I'm sure you guys are the same way as us. Whenever we have like a serious thing or like an adult thing that we have to do, we avoid it like the bubonic plague.
None of those, but okay.
Yep. The Black
Bubonic.
Plague. But how do you say
Bubonic.
No, bubonic plague. Comment down below, is it bubonic plague, which it isn't, or is it bubonic plague? Whatever.
Okay.
Bubonic or
listen.
bubonic. It's bubonic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever. But we avoid adult tasks, and all you have to do is take the first step to do it, and you did that. So
Okay, well, there you go. Daniel Preda, there's your ammo. I just feel...
I'm sorry, it's still going. Sorry.
Oh,
The
is it
applause
done?
is like now it is. The applause was really long.
No, at one point in the video, there was a point where like he had to answer a question that like talked about one of his insecurities, and like he was like, no, like I don't want to say that. So clearly he's just like insecure. He has to come for other people. That's fine.
That's not a good excuse though. You know, like everyone's
he finds-
insecure and not everyone's an asshole.
Yeah, like I hope he finds happiness.
I mean, that I agree with. I hope everyone can be better, but
you want to know who else he came for?
who?
Jeffree Star.
Oh, that is
So
bold.
I think he's just like looking for relevance.
Oh.
Because like you're coming after everyone
Okay,
for
but
no reason.
didn't people learn from Gabbie Hanna with that situation?
I guess not, but if Jeffree gets wind of that, he's gonna mop the floor.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Is Jeffree's not someone that you do that to. Jeffree Star is scary. Like he will end you.
Mm-hmm.
He will hire private detectives with his yak money and follow you for 6 months and then destroy your life.
There's like two things that I'm scared to talk about, and that's like the government and Jeffree Star.
Oh, I will talk about the government all day. I would be more afraid of Jeffree Star than the government. Genuinely.
Oh.
I kind of tried to tell you about this earlier or yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. But I got in trouble at Disneyland. Disney World.
In trouble?
I've never been to Disneyland. Yeah, I got yelled at.
How?
Well, it wasn't my fault. First of all, I want to start that off.
Oh.
I am a rule follower. I like to keep the peace. I'm just a cutesy little would never, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was there with Annika. This was literally like 3 days after we were there. And we were waiting for Guardians. And if you guys have ever been to Disney World and you have ridden Guardians of the Galaxy, there's these different rooms that you go in before you actually get on the ride. It's just to break up the line. It's just to make you think you're not waiting for as long as you are. And the final room, you're standing there. There's this little like pre-show that occurs, and then a door opens and you walk to where you actually get in line for the ride. And so me and Annika made it to the good side that you want to be on because you'll be like the first people by the door. And we were waiting. It goes black. The lights come on. And then the door is there. And everyone rushes over to the door. And there was this girl that was by us who, I'm just going to say, we didn't suspect to be a little biatch at first.
Okay.
Okay. You could just tell that she had a mission and that she was there to execute it. And she needed to be the first one at that door, which fine with me. I'm not about to race you to the door. But like while it was black, so there's a part of the little pre-show where the whole room goes black. They don't want you to see the wall going up. That way you think you transported. And she was walking in the dark trying to find the door. That way she'd be the first. That way she'd be the first one to the door. And
right.
So the lights come on. We go to walk over to the door. She's already standing in front of it. Now, she was kind of just like standing to the side of it. She wasn't being like aggressive or she wasn't concerned about us taking her spot yet. And me and Annika walk over to be like the second people right behind her. We're not getting in her space. We're not pushing up on her, nothing. But she turns like to face us with her back to the door. She puts her arms behind her back. So they're against the little pushy bar thing. If you were to open the door yourself, you'd push on the bar and open it.
Yeah.
But they open automatically after the show's over. And so she has her hand against that. She's like facing us, like looking at us. Like now looking back, she was scheming. Like she had a plan. But we just thought she was mad at us for getting in her space. Like, don't touch my door. This is my door. I was like, okay, interesting. She did give off like a little bit of awkward vibes, and I'm also very socially awkward, so like I get it. So I was like not about to try and like make her uncomfortable. So she's sitting there and she like looks around like left and right, and then you can hear her literal one finger push the door bar, which then I'm assuming for safety reasons triggers like an emergency exit response. So all of the doors, there's like 3 sets of doors, automatically open. She goes sprinting out, turns around to look at us. Me and Annika hesitated. Other people at the other doors hesitated.
Was she alone?
Yes.
Oh.
Hesitated because, I verbally said out loud, oh, I didn't think that was supposed to happen yet. Are the doors supposed to open right now? Like, I thought that happened later. And mind you, she's gone at this point. But we're like, I guess we're all going. The doors are open and people are starting to walk. And a worker bolts out from the side. Mind you, she's like running down the hallway like as fast as she can because like she knew that we were about to get in trouble. And the worker turns and is screaming at us like, get back, like go back. Like he didn't need to be that aggressive. It wasn't that serious. You could tell that he was like excited that he got to yell at people today. He's like screaming at everyone to get back. And me and Annika like take steps back like we're not trying to cause a problem. And the doors re-shut and the show keeps going. And we're kind of looking around like, what just happened? And then we realized that like she did it on purpose. Like she knew that she could run and get away and get in. That way she could get on the cart faster and she would be able to get through it faster. And so the show plays, the doors start to reopen. Mind you, we had made eye contact with this cast member when he was yelling at everyone to go back inside. Like it's not time yet.
Right.
And the doors open and me and Annika start walking through and the cast member like steps out like by us and goes, nice try. Oh. As if we did it. I was like, it wasn't us, first of all. And then I just get angry because now you think I broke a rule and I didn't break a rule. Like, it wasn't me. We didn't press the door. Like, you're going to tell me you didn't even see her running down the hallway?
Plus, he thinks he's like in a movie. Like,
Correct.
nice try.
Yeah, he was like, nice try. Like, he was like, oh, that made him feel so good. Like, oh, I got him. Like, they tried and they didn't get away with it. Honey, she got away with it. She's been down the hallway. Also, just for a little full circle moment, I know that's not that dramatic, but for me, I don't know, I just don't like breaking the rules. We got on the ride 2 carts before her. Somehow. We got in front of her because they separate you into like these different lines. And we got on faster than she did. So
the tortoise. It's all about the tortoise.
yeah, the tortoise and the hare. Karma. Play JoJo Siwa Karma.
Yeah.
Or play Britt Smith Karma.
Yeah. Number 8 on iTunes.
That's really my only big update from the week. I know I talked a lot last week about everything, and I have not done anything except sit in my house the past week, so.
Yeah.
And cry listening to Taylor Swift. I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday every day.
Well, we're going to get you out of that. We're going to, you had therapy today. That's really nice.
I did have therapy today. It's just exhausting therapy sometimes. Just having
especially
to,
when you start with a new one.
like, explain everything again. Like, hi, this is my life. This is my trauma. And when you're not crying, saying some of the things that happen, they like look at you like you're like laughing. Like, I giggle sometimes. And then they laugh at you like you're crazy. Like, like they're afraid of you a little bit.
Well, that's mine and your thing. We joke around about, we have dark humor. We laugh about things we shouldn't laugh about.
Yeah.
With each other.
It's fine.
It's whatever. We're gonna get you out of it. We're gonna have fun at some point soon.
Some point, yeah. One day.
Whatever. Anyway, I almost died this week.
Bummer.
Yeah, I know. I really did though. Me and Zach were driving, and I am such a careful person. I'm always the person, especially with Zach, I'm like, don't do this because this can happen. And it's some like crazy thing that can happen, but like, again, it can happen.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
The people that this shit happens to,
Would
like,
be
they
you.
never wake up saying,
But it
this is
also
gonna
would be
happen.
you, of all people.
It would be me.
It would be you.
So we were driving, and we were like under a building, like a skyscraper that was under construction in Fort Lauderdale. And I look up like at the sunroof, and we're directly under a crane. And I was like, Zach, can you pull up? Can you please pull up a little? Like, I don't want to be under this crane. And he was like, oh my God, like, you're crazy. You're so crazy. And I'm like, please pull up. I do not want to be under this crane. Pull up a little. So whatever. He like rolled his eyes. He pulled up a little. The next day, I was driving to you, actually.
Okay.
And he sends me an Instagram post from the Fort Lauderdale, like Instagram, whatever, one of those. The crane fell and killed someone who was under it. R.I.P. First of all. I'm not crazy. Well, I am, but like, it's good to be cautious because you never know what can happen.
That's just another good example of why I should be more aware of my surroundings, because I wouldn't have noticed the crane.
Yeah.
I just am so excited to roast you on this game.
I don't think you're gonna.
Okay.
But I will say, before we play that, I'm going to New York this week.
Yes.
I'm going back home. It's Adriana's birthday. If you guys don't know, that's my cousin who was like my sister who passed away in October. And so we're going home for her birthday. Well, I'm going home for her birthday. And maybe I'll have like a fun time in New York for a couple days. And
I hope you do. You need it.
I don't have anyone there anymore. Like, my parents were just here. I saw my parents. I'm going to see my brother. I'm going to see his new house. But I feel like I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to bring my work stuff. I'm going to be working.
Sometimes
so like,
not doing anything is good. Just like be really intentional with your time there, and like maybe just like you don't have to be doing anything like crazy exciting, but maybe you can just like find little ways that you can like feel like you're like spending with her. Maybe you can do like the favorite things that you guys used to do like for a day, and just like
I'm definitely gonna go like get coffee where we always went to get coffee.
Oh, is that the Druthers?
Yeah. I mean, I would go there either way, but I'm probably just gonna work and play video games and
hang out with the Navi.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, the Navi. And then on her actual birthday, we're going to the place where she worked. So all her friends will be there.
Yeah.
Her best friend's flying in from Florida and her brother's flying in from California. So we'll all be there. It'll be fun. I also got that viral cotton candy cake from TikTok.
What?
It's literally it's a cake. It comes in like an actual cake container. It's viral on TikTok.
Oh, but it's cotton
and
candy?
Pure cotton candy, layers of cotton candy. And like none of us like cotton candy, but it was Adriana's favorite thing. Oh. So I got the cotton candy cake and it comes with like candles and sprinkles.
Yeah, that's really cute.
So we're going to do that. And maybe I'll have fun. Maybe I'll film a video with my parents. I don't know. But
I love your parents.
They're fun. They're a good time.
They're the best example of love, you guys. Andrew was raised by two people who are just so obsessed with each other that it's actually crazy. I don't know that I ever thought love like that was real or existed until I witnessed his parents.
Yeah, they really, really set the like unrealistic expectations.
Yes. But it's not unrealistic. Society just tells us it is.
I never even saw them argue until I was like in college.
Yeah,
and then like
crazy.
they get in like little like old people arguments. Yeah. Like dumb little.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's wild. Anyway, do you want to get into the game?
Here comes Andrew and his bride Samantha Jo. Who knows who better? I think we already know. Or no, who's the most annoying? I think we already know. No, Gabbie, you can't. Gabbie. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I haven't even glanced at them.
It's the newlywed game.
That's really what it's known as.
But it's going to be like who knows who better type of.
Yeah, who knows who better. So I have a piece of paper with my name on it and a piece of paper with Andrew's name on it. And we're going to see who's the better friend. I'm going to show you my signs really quick because I'm really proud of them. So mine, here you go, Andrew.
Cute. Very cute.
Okay, you guys can see Sammy Joe. And then Andrew.
That's funny. That should have been my, instead of Andrew TMI, it should have been Andrew.
Andrew.
That's funny.
So, yeah. Anyways, I'm excited to win.
You can start.
What's their weirdest quirk? So what is our weirdest quirk?
I don't know what your weirdest, you have so many, genuinely.
That is rude.
You really.
Well, I'm just quirky. I'm not like the other girls.
Right. You're definitely not. I'll tell you that.
Oh, God. Yeah, that is actually hard now that you say that.
Oh, I know what yours is.
I'll say what my weirdest quirk, or you say what you said my weirdest quirk was first.
Okay, your weirdest quirk, and I haven't really seen you do this, but you told me about it, is sticking out your tongue lately.
I put sticking my tongue out for no reason.
Okay, 1 point for me. I don't know if we're doing points, but
for some reason, all of a sudden recently, every time I see myself in a video or I watch something back, I'm like,
I feel like we've been doing that forever. I don't know.
No, but even without the hand, I'll just be like put your tongue away, Samantha. Like, what is going on there? Okay,
she's thirsty.
For you, I put the fact that you have to shower every time you poop.
Is that a quirk or
that
just
is a
an
quirk.
OCD? Is that a disability?
Well, maybe a little bit both, but I think our mental health makes us quirky sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird, but everyone says, well, a lot of people say it's weird.
Having to shower every time you poop, because I poop 6 times a day is crazy.
Well, I do too, but I set my bidet back up, so we're good with the showering.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But if you don't, you can't always have a bidet though.
No.
So that's a little tough.
So the next one.
Okay.
Who is the tidiest?
Okay, ready?
I'm not even writing mine down.
What do you mean?
We know who the tidiest is.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
It's me. Oh, Sam, don't even. We've all seen the Clean My Room videos. We have seen the food growing under the gardens growing under your bed.
I'm not dirty anymore. I'm just messy now.
Yeah.
But yes. Okay. But he also mentioned that he has OCD. So that's an unfair advantage, first of all.
Oh,
I have depression and you have OCD. Like, how am I supposed to compete? But anyways, yeah, it's Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, who's the best cook?
I have an answer for this.
Honestly, you're having to think too long.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I put Sam right now. Because you're like Nordic, like you're from very, very much no man's land, like potatoes. You know what I mean? You don't get it. You just don't get it. I think you're a good cook now. But I do think I will surpass you once my parents pass on their cooking to me.
When do they
Like the
plan on
Italian.
doing that? Because you have to also remember that I am 10 years behind you.
10 years, my ass.
I'm 7 years behind you. So
Well, I could make a few dishes now, but like I would never consider myself a cook because I could make a few dishes. You're definitely a better cook now.
and will be forever. Imagine where I'm gonna be at 32.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna have any like you're gonna just find things on the internet. I'm gonna have like the Italian roots.
And you think that like
You know what I mean?
I couldn't look at your mom like this?
Oh yeah, she would give it. She would love.
If I didn't have
Okay,
you,
I'll
that
give
would be like a good argument. But because I have just as much access to them if I want as you, then that doesn't really work. I think I'm just a better
Okay.
cook and forever will be. I'll cook for your children one day and it'll be great.
Can you not cook for my children? Can you buy them for me? Okay.
We can talk about that later.
We know who's most likely to deal with the spider. We
It's
already
you.
saw that on this podcast. It is me.
It is you.
Which is crazy because anyone else in my life, that would be
Opposite?
a given. It would be them. It would not be me.
Not me.
Which Disney character is the other person most like?
I have two for you. Is that allowed?
For me, I said Olaf because that's what everyone tells me I look and sound like, which is really unfortunate. What did you put?
Bing Bong?
I don't know who that is.
Can you just go ahead and Google Bing Bong?
That's so rude. Everybody, it's a gigantic pink elephant. I am tan.
No, he is the cutest, like sweetest, most like loving character in the show though. Like he sacrifices himself in order for like for somebody that he cares about. And I feel like you would do that.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of Disney characters that aren't fucking elephants that do that. That's
Bing
quite
bong.
literally what any Disney plot is about.
But do you not remember or do you know the take her to the moon for me?
You could have chose like
It's
an
Bing
avatar.
Bong. Well, I could have
It's an
chosen
elephant.
like Avatar's not Disney.
It's in Disneyland.
Okay, well it's still not like a Disney character.
Okay.
And you could have
Anyway.
chosen that for yourself and you didn't. So
Well, I know, but I
Okay,
chose
whatever.
Olaf because that's what everyone says. For you, I said Brave. Because it's really brave of you to post yourself on the internet when you look like that.
who's Brave?
Brave, the redhead. The movie Brave.
Merida. Yeah, but it's a character, not a movie.
Oh, well, I don't know. I always just call her Samantha.
Oh.
And also she's like very like it's giving very Irish, very like
She's very
Nordic,
skilled, very like
very
beautiful.
like no culture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she has culture.
Yeah, she does, but you don't. So
I was meaner to myself than you were, surprisingly. I put Baymax.
that's crazy.
Like, I'm your healthcare companion. Like, how can I help you
Right now
today?
you are giving Baymax. You are giving Baymax right now.
How so?
Well, like the earphones,
Because Baymax wears earphones.
does he not?
No.
I don't know. Max sounds like headphones to me.
He's
Okay,
an
whatever.
inflatable.
Oh, then yes. Yes, very that.
What is the thing they're most likely to end up in jail for?
Oh, actually, no, I have one for you.
Okay.
Okay, for you,
Mm-hmm.
I said road rage. Is that what you said?
Yes. I put my road
Definitely
rage
road
because
rage.
I don't have the type of road rage where like hit somebody with my car like because I'm mad at them, but I had the type of road rage that like I would get myself like they would try to fight me and then I would like go to jail for it or something.
Because you would have to self-defense and then kill them.
Well, I don't know that I would go that far, but
Oh.
I just think that like I wouldn't win in the fight, but I would try and then I'd go to jail for fighting. Can you do that?
Okay. I don't know. And then for me, should we say it on the count of three?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Taxes.
Taxes. But that could also work for both of us because like, I mean, you're good on your
Yeah, I
taxes
have a
now.
team.
So yeah, just me.
It's just, I mean,
I don't.
You guys, taxes used to give me so much stress. I know that they stress all of us out, but like when you're self-employed, they don't withhold any taxes from the money. So you're just getting all this money and like it's not all yours.
Aw.
I know. But I used to just have this constant fear that I was going to go to jail because I was going to do my taxes wrong because you always hear all these people going to jail for taxes. But I learned, this is going to help any of you other self-employed people. I learned that you really only go to jail for your taxes when you're lying to the IRS. So like you're telling them, like you're trying to like, that's like tax fraud, right? Like you're just making it up so you don't have to pay the taxes. Or you're evading them. So like they're trying to contact you and you're just not responding. If you're not doing either of those things, you're probably fine. Like, you're probably not going to go to jail. You're just going to, like, they're going to take all your shit. But that's better than going to jail.
Right. And that was your IRS lesson.
Yeah.
I
but,
need
like,
it.
just pay your taxes, I guess.
Yeah, my thing is I make a good amount of money from social media, but, like, I don't make enough where, like, I'm rich and I can, like, I have, like, a team to do it or, like, whatever. So, like, I'm stuck in, like, that limbo area where I have to do it all myself or, like, find an accountant. And they're asking me all this shit. Like, oh, do you have this and this? And I'm like, what does that mean?
Yep.
And then they're like, we can't help you if you don't know what this means. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, you went to college for it.
They make it so hard. The IRS wants, like, they make it hard on purpose. They want us to do it wrong. That way they can fine you and charge you interest. And, like, they don't want to make it easy, I guess is what I'm saying. They know how much money they want from us. They know how much we owe them. I am and forever will be team, send me a bill. Tell me how much I owe you. And I will reply with my counter offer. And then and we'll reach an agreement eventually. Because that's just like, okay, well, I'm going to take my write-offs off and then I'll give it back to you again. It just seems easier that way. Why am I having to guess?
Yeah.
Anyways.
That.
What is your favorite thing about the other one?
Okay. Yeah, that. Okay. Let me think.
One of my favorite things about you is the fact that you're always down to order food.
Oh.
Like, you don't make me feel like I don't have to feel any type of, like, insecure about the fact that I know we just went to dinner, but, like, we have Uber Eats on the way too.
So your favorite thing about me is that I'm fat?
No, my favorite thing about you is that you're not
I think I'm down
afraid
for anything.
Food. Because, like, sometimes, you know, when you hang out with people and it's just like you wait until they're gone to eat. I like that I don't have to do that with you. And I know that I feel, like, really safe with you because I don't feel like I have to wait and hide, if that makes sense.
My favorite thing about you, I really like how, well, I'll do a superficial one too, how trendy you are. You always know all the trends and you know, like, what's in and what's not in. And, like, I know I can always ask you.
You probably did too at 25.
No, I was always like this. I mean, it's not that I don't know now. It's just like, I know, like, you know, I always need, like, confirmation.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll ask you and you'll be like, oh, no, not anymore. Okay.
What are you most likely to argue about? I have, like, a generalized thing, but it's not specific because it could be anything, but it's just a certain issue that we have.
Okay.
We'll, like, die on the hill that we're right. And so we will, like, push, like, and that's why, like, it could be anything. So, like, I'll say something and you're like, well, no, it's this. I'm like, but no, it's this. And then we'll just sit there and go silent for 10 minutes while we're both Googling and gathering our evidence. And then we just start going at it. But then, like, eventually we look at each other and we realize we're so far from the initial statement to justify what we're saying.
I had literally the same thing. Mine was Sam not understanding what I'm trying to say. Because that was, like, what we talked about the one time where, like, I'll say something and you'll be like, no, I get that, but like, it's not what I'm
like, we're fighting
like,
different
I'm agreeing.
points. Yeah.
Yeah. You did it to me in the first episode back.
Did I?
With the girls and the guys where you were fighting me when I wasn't fighting back.
Oops. Okay. If they could only eat one food for the rest of their life, what would it be?
Oh, that's so easy for me. You might get tricked though. So really
You
think.
know mine.
No, I don't.
I have two things in my head for you.
I don't know yours.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Okay, so yours is sour straws.
Oh, no.
What, Sam? Yes, the fuck it
No,
is.
I
We
could
talked
eat
about it last
one
night.
food for forever. It wouldn't be sour straws.
Well, then I don't know it. Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Which,
I think it's
why?
one food. I can't only eat sour straws.
Okay. What's mine?
I'm stuck between two.
I'll take two answers.
Okay, pizza
Well, yeah, that's it.
and chicken cutlets.
Oh, that was wild.
You say you love
That
your
was
mom's
wild.
chicken cutlets.
Yeah, I love them, but, like, I would never, my mind would never go there. It's pizza.
Oh. Okay, but you tell me that you sit and eat cold chicken cutlets in the car and...
Yeah, that's true. No, that's definitely, if I had to think, it would probably be chicken cutlets because they're healthier, but...
who's picking? If you got told you can eat one thing forever, you're going to pick something healthy?
Well, they're fucking delicious with salt on them. And they're fried. They're not that healthy.
Does dipping sauce count?
No, yes, you can't have that.
Boo.
What celebrity couple are we the most like?
Ooh.
I feel like
Hold on.
we could do Friends too. I feel like Meghan Trainor and Chris Olsen.
No, it has to be a couple. We're getting married.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Okay, I know who we are the most like.
I know who you said.
Who?
Gypsy Rose.
No.
Oh, you're the husband.
In this situation, I am the husband in this couple.
Okay. Who is it?
Nikocado, Avocado, and Orlin.
They're both husbands.
I know. That's why I said I guess they're both husbands. I just wanted an excuse to call you Nikocado, Avocado.
He's not even a celebrity. Okay. I think
yes,
we are the same dynamic as like Meghan Trainor and Chris Olsen. Like best friends. She's like bigger, like not physically. Like
and the new title is Andrew Fat Shames Meghan Trainor.
right. Or
I'm gonna choose to be nice and say okay.
Well, why?
No, it's correct.
But why are you choosing to be nice?
I just think it's wild to compare yourself to Chris Olsen.
But no, it's not crazy to compare you to Meghan Trainor.
Blonde, cute, has a good voice, really knows how to shake it.
But I don't think like I'm saying as a couple, like together, like it's the same dynamic. I
feel like you would be Meghan Trainor and I would be Chris Olsen then. Because he's teaching her everything about, like, he's running her social medias.
Right, but like I've been like you aside, like I had a social media like following and career before I met you.
Yeah.
It's not like, well, no, he's also a gay guy and like he's smaller than her and they became best friends. Then Meghan Trainor? Yes, she's an A-list.
Okay, right. In that department, yes, she's a celebrity. But like when it comes to social media side, he's bigger and more relevant than she is. Right?
I guess, but like I guess I wasn't thinking about that. I was just like, she's the girl.
Currently going to have the
guy.
argument about who's right and not understanding what each other are saying.
Well, I feel like everyone will be on my side here.
Okay, fine. What's their most prized possession or the item they'd save in a fire? Apart from you, of course. So apart from our animals, because that's an obvious answer.
Okay.
We would save our children.
I know. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I was going to say Adriana, but like, I think the ashes are flame resistant, probably. Okay.
Wait, whoa. Once you're cremated, you're flame resistant?
Well, like you've already...
Yeah, but they're going to just get meshed with all the other ones. What are you going to do? Scoop up the whole apartment complex? And hope there's like a sprinkle of her in there?
I don't know. I'm not choosing that. I'll pick a different one.
Okay, can I say what I think you would save?
Yeah. You don't know what I would save.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know. But I have a good one.
Okay.
Your Ninja little grill air fryer thing.
Oh, that is a good one.
Uh-huh.
That's a good one. From the outside looking in, I see that. That's a good one. I use that thing for everything.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, you guys, I have an air fryer, but it's an air fryer, a grill, and it does like 5 other things, but that's really all I use it for. Oh my God, it's a Ninja. It's amazing. You should look into it. And it opens like a briefcase. Oh, it's amazing.
Ninja, if you're looking to sponsor any podcasts, hit us up.
Mm-hmm. You know where to come. I said for me, I would save, I have like a little cubby, like a little case of all sentimental things.
Oh, that's honestly smart. Just get a fire safe and put them all in there, and then you don't have to save it.
I'm very sentimental.
Uh-huh, you are.
So I would save that. For you, I have no idea what you would save.
I'm sure if I really thought about it, there would be something I would save. But because if we're not doing the obvious, like Ashes, I'm not like Snickers. I obviously can't take her. Like our animals are already safe. The only thing that I could think of right now off the top of my head is my crochet sweater. Because I spent so long on it.
No, yeah, that's a good one. You're proud of that.
Yeah. But I'm sure if I had time to think about it, there would be something else.
Do we need to do more questions?
Who would win in a game of Monopoly?
Oh, me.
Me.
Oh, no,
Me.
Samantha, hands down. No, you have no concept of money. I would win.
I definitely do. I know what it's like.
Okay, guys, so I need everyone. The thing I'm stressing about right now is people thinking you're being mean to me because it's like out of character for you. This is how we joke around. Everything. Like we are best friends.
Yeah.
So everyone relax, okay?
I would love to know what other people's dynamics are with their best friends. Because like, are you just genuinely kind all the time?
Who? Me?
No. Like other people and their best friends. Can I look them up?
I don't know. They're not the real ones though. Like the ones who like hug each other all the time.
But
and
some
like,
things,
"Oh,
maybe that is their dynamic. And this is just ours.
boring.
And
Connor
it
Fronto,
works
boring.
for us.
I'm kidding.
Let me
You
look
missed
at
my
this
joke.
quick. I did. I miss, that's something I have noticed with how far my brain just like can't focus. I kind of love watching the podcast back because I get to hear your jokes.
When do you ever watch it back?
Recently.
I'm always the one who has to watch it back and approve it,
No, recently I have.
I guess.
But like I can hear your jokes. I'm like, I'll text you or I'll call you and I'm like, Andrew, that was hilarious. It went right over my head the first time, but I get to experience it with you guys. And I love that. So I've always said this. I like to have a tiny bit. It helps my anxiety when I feel like you guys can leave gaining at least like 1% of brain knowledge or 1% of like life advice. So I posted on my I posted on my Snapchat
Okay.
because I'm a Snapchat queen now. I'm pretty sure 3 episodes I said absolutely I would never do that.
Oh my God, I'm a Snapchat king. Guys, go follow us on Snapchat.
Even though he's not actually going to post, but I will.
Yes, I will. Stop.
Yeah, so he will mad at you in the comments? Or were they just telling me that they're mad at you?
No, I literally said I will post when I come there, which I do.
Okay,
I just like, I'm not
post
going to.
all the time.
Sam, I sit and edit for 8 hours a day, usually. I'm not going to post that. That's boring.
But that's the point is it doesn't matter. They want us. Snapchat just, yeah, whatever. Okay, anyways, follow us on Snapchat. Follow me if you want to actually see content and follow Andrew if you want
Oh
to
my
be left
God.
ghosted. Okay?
You will not be ghosted. I post, okay? I posted yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Dumb bitch. You probably just don't look because you're a bad friend.
Yeah, true. Ooh, Andrew, I feel like you might have something good to say on this topic.
Okay.
Jessica wants to know or wants some advice on how to quit a toxic job. I just think of everything you went through at the Chiles. How do you deal with like a toxic work environment? Like what do you do when like work is stressful and like you're...
I was a different person.
Okay, so how did you deal with it back then?
I would scream and yell at everyone.
Okay.
but I was so good at it that they would never fire me. I have like the best numbers.
Oh, like for the job.
Yeah. So I really just screamed and yelled at everyone. Okay, but let me think.
Okay.
Now in my more mature era,
Yeah, you can give both perspectives. You can give like the young response and the grandpa response.
young response is stand your ground.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let anyone speak to you anyway, even if it's about something stupid. The older response is if it doesn't matter, if it's not gonna matter, just sit on it. Don't let it bother you. It doesn't have to bother you if it's really not going to affect your everyday life. It is what it is. Just make your money, okay? But if you're trying to leave, just have a conversation. Thank them for the opportunity. You don't have to leave on bad terms. Just because it's toxic and you may hate the environment, hate people you work with, you can still leave on good terms. And they're losing more than you are. It is what it is.
That's true.
And
That's a good one.
Just know that there's always other options out there for work. There is always so many options out there for work. Even if you think there's not, there are. And new opportunities always come knocking when you least expect it. So
Aww. That was so good. There is another one that I think you could really help somebody with.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is fun for me. Okay, Alexis is who this question's from, or this advice is from.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I post on TikTok every day, but I can't seem to go viral. Give me some tips.
Okay. My tips are to ask Samantha Joe. No, honestly, it's consistency. You just got to post all the time. And you got to, on top, it is hard in the sense that you have to post really good content and you have to post it consistently. So it's not quantity over quality or quality over quantity. It's quality and quantity, both a lot.
Yeah, very true.
That's what it is. I think if I post it every day and like with my editing and stuff, not saying I would go crazy viral just because I am a gay guy. I'm not an attractive, like a very attractive gay guy. Like I'm not like a heartthrob, like a young heartthrob. You know what I mean? So it definitely is. It's not. I'm not saying I would blow up as big as Samantha or anything, but I would definitely, if I had the time and the money to edit every day and post every day, good content, I think that would be the ticket to doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think as long as you're putting like effort in your videos, but also sometimes the videos that go viral are the ones that you don't put as much effort in, but people don't necessarily follow you as much from those, I feel like. I just feel like you have to be doing it for the right reasons. Like every time me or Andrew has ever been thriving online is always when we aren't thinking so hard about how to go viral. You know what I mean? Or like how to get people's attention. It's when we're just like enjoying ourselves. And I feel like people can like see that and like feel that energy. And they're more likely like stay on your video when they can tell that versus you can tell when someone like feels forced to do something. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. I'm going to ask you this one too because we all know that you have gone through a lot in the past few months. And you gave me advice the other day that I really, really liked. And so maybe you'll say it again or maybe you won't. But this is from Ava. And she said, how do you deal with the hard days? What do you do that helps pull you out of a funk? I love you. And your videos, oh, she's just being sweet. I love you too. Essentially, I've just been not thriving mentally. And Andrew sent me this message about me just like, I quite literally was like, Andrew, I don't know how I'm going to get through every day. Like, it's to the point where like I just can't get through the days anymore. Like, I don't know what to do. And this is what he said to me.
I said, if anyone knew how to get through these dark times, they wouldn't exist. That dark cloud that's following you is going to clear up and the weight on your brain and heart is going to eventually be lifted. When the Adriana thing happened, the only way I could explain how I was feeling was by saying it felt like there was a 50-pound weight on my brain. I couldn't think of anything else no matter how hard I tried. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, smile. I was literally a robot. I genuinely never thought it would go away. I know you're probably feeling your own version of that right now, and I promise you it's going to ease up. I know it doesn't make right now any easier, but I'm always either down the hall or in your pocket to remind you the grass is always greener. So that.
Yeah, I think it just was such a good reminder that like, or just to see it firsthand. Like obviously everyone on the internet always tells you like, it's going to get better. Like just keep going. Like it will be better. And you're like, but will it? And just to like,
it will.
Like, seeing like how you've just like persevered and even like, I mean, had the will to get up out of bed every day and like continue on with your life and like still do things. Like seeing that like firsthand is, I mean, obviously you going through it, you're not trying to do it to like inspiring, but it is inspiring. Like, oh, like if they can get through that, I can get through whatever. You know what I mean? Like it will eventually start to feel a little bit better every day. I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about people like showing what healing looks like recently. And it's like a glass, they'll have like a cup full of like cranberry juice or something, like something really dark. And then they have water pouring into it. And like for a while it stays that dark red color, but then like slowly and surely like it lightens up as like the water, like the juice comes out and it's replaced by water. And like eventually like the water will be clear again and you'll feel better. It just takes a long time to get there.
I just posted like a 30-minute video. It's my longest YouTube video. I just posted it on basically all of this. And I gave advice and stuff on that. So if you're interested in more, you could go watch that. But I think ways, just because I'm going to be repeating myself, I think ways that you can get through it is to always have something to look forward to. For me, it was the podcast. I talked a lot about that. Having the podcast every week, it got me out of the house. It got me like laughing, doing something, seeing my best friend, like that. And it was just something to look forward to every week. So whether you set up a workout class or dinner with a friend, dinner with a friend or building Legos, playing a video game, at least just set like a couple hours once a week, something you could look forward to. I think that's really good. Also, talk to someone that you feel confident talking to, whether it's a parent, a friend, a relative, a counselor, whatever it may be. Talking really helps. And if you don't want to talk to someone, have a journal. For me, I feel like journaling I feel like journaling wouldn't help me much. It probably would, but I would never think to write just because like I hate writing. So set up your phone and just film videos. You don't have to post them, but do video journals. Talking about it helps so much. And I can't tell you how when I posted the video on my channel about Adriana, I posted it in December. Everything changed after that. It was like, I felt like a weight was lifted and I was finally able to just like get it off my chest. So really try to just film videos, video journals.
I feel like that would be really helpful to like look back on too, because you might not feel like you've gotten any better or that you've progressed in your healing journey at all. And then if you go back and watch those videos from like wherever it started, like when you first started making them, I think you'd be shocked how far you've actually have come. Like you might not realize it in the moment, but you probably have gotten much farther than you think in your healing journey. You're just those little baby steps, you don't notice them. But when you look back, it's like a big leap. You're like, oh, I've actually made a lot of progress.
Yeah.
Well, stop trying to be inspiring, but I just wanted to include a little something because it helps my anxiety.
I've been having anxiety ever since we played the game.
Wait, why?
Because I really stressed because like a lot of times like you're sweet and nice and like I don't want people to think you're mean.
I mean, they can have their opinions. We know how
I mean, they
our
can, but
relationship is.
I worry about how like if people say it, how like you're gonna, because I don't want you to ever change. I want you to keep being mean.
No, I just think if people have to understand that everyone's friendships are different. And obviously, like if we did not like each other, we wouldn't be friends or have a podcast.
And obviously
And
we're
that's
filming a
just our
podcast.
dynamic.
Like
and like
you guys see how we talk to each other, like when we're going, you know what I mean? Like we're nice.
Yeah.
We've
gotten so much better about that. Like just making sure we also include the nice things. And like, yes, it is fun to just like pick fun.
You know what it is? Like the thing is like, you know, when you're like, I make fat jokes to you, like when you're heavy or whatever, like obviously you have more money than me. You make jokes about that. Like we laugh about like, so I don't want, it's just like, I know with the influencers and like having money, then people, it could rub people the wrong way. And like, we are best friends. Like we joke about it. So, and I am just as mean. It's just like you give off a sweeter vibe. So like people expect it less from you. But
we are
that's
both
just
really
how we joke
nice
around.
people.
Yeah. Oh no, we are so genuinely nice to the core.
We're trying to
Taylor
convince
Swift.
ourselves.
Nice people wouldn't say they're nice. Taylor Swift. Have you ever seen that?
No.
But no, we are. It's just that's how we joke around, and I don't want anyone to take anything we say to each other the wrong way.
Or do, I guess.
Yeah, suck my dick. Anyway,
I'm working on that. That is, therapy is really going to help me stop caring so much about what everyone perceives me as, because your perception of me isn't necessarily true. I mean, you might perceive me correctly, and then that's great, but just because someone says something about me doesn't make it true, if that makes sense.
That's what I care about. You seeing people get upset about the way we...
if I did something wrong, that's one thing. If I'm not who you thought I was, or you're just perceiving me as a certain way, or taking something out of context, or judging me for something, like I can't let that change my perception of myself. Like it's the same reason why like I've never like looked at like the hate pages people have for people, or like just certain things. It's like I know that, or they leave hate comments. Like yes, they can hurt, and people, especially in the beginning when they like used to dig at like my character. Like I don't care if you call me fat, whatever, but it would really bother me when people would say things about who I am, because you don't know who I am. Like you only see a little bit off of a video or what I'm willing to share, or you're judging everything based off of like my mental instability, which like, I guess, whatever. But it's like, if you don't know people that you see online as much as you think you do, like 24/7. So you might be like, oh, she's different here, or she's different here, or she's different here. And it's like, well, I feel like everyone brings different, like, are you different at work versus when you're at home a little bit? Like, are you different talking to this friend versus this friend? Like, everyone has different energy, and it's normal to have different energies. And I don't know.
Plus, like, my thing is, like, we make videos for the people who enjoy them. If you don't enjoy it, it's not for you. So you don't have to comment that you don't like it, because we are making it for people who enjoy it.
Yep. So I guess I'm saying I'm trying to learn not to care, because just because you think you know me doesn't mean that you actually do. So you can have your opinions of me, and I will just make sure that I'm being a good person, and I know that, and I won't let your wrong opinion change mine. I don't know if any of that makes sense.
She's telling herself this right now.
Yes, I am. Oh, I'm convincing myself at this moment. Correct.
Anyway, that was a fun episode. Look, guys, like we said, we're not going to make it a habit, but maybe like if it's like once a month, just so we could catch up on other work and then like actually have like good talking points for the podcast.
Yeah, and that way Andrew doesn't have to like unleash his car early, however that works.
Yeah, guys, driving 4.5 hours twice a week is crazy.
No, it is crazy.
But it's never going to become this. Like, it's always going to be an in-person podcast, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love you. But this will also... So actually what I'm saying is hype this up because this also allows us to not miss weeks.
Yes, that's the thing. We were going to have to miss a week.
Again.
So if we could do this, we won't miss
So just
weeks.
say you like it, and then you don't ever have to miss us because we'll always be here. I could be in a different country and we could still do it. So
I guess that's what it is. Like, it's not even like we'll only do this when we have to, so we don't have to miss a week.
yeah, that's just, yeah.
So it's like you're getting this instead of nothing. Plus, I'm coming to the other countries with you, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, okay.
Okay. Anyway, we love you. Oh, guys, no. We've noticed the episodes where we told you guys to comment something do way better. We didn't tell you on the last like 1 or 2, and they did not do as well.
This one we did.
This one we didn't?
Yes, we did.
What did we tell them to comment?
Who was correct, me or you, for bubonic plague in the beginning?
Oh, yeah, but like, yes, that, okay, you could comment that, but also comment your favorite.
What you're going to eat for dinner. I need dinner ideas. I'm not going to lie. I'm running dry.
And they love when I say this. If you don't know what to comment, just say dinner.
Comment, oh my gosh, did you see that? Because we're going to get people to go back.
Oh my God,
and, like,
yeah.
scroll down.
OMG, did you
see that in the plant? Or did you see that behind them? And people will just look for it. Oh, we're sneaky little snakes. And if you've listened
I think
this
we're fucking
far,
losers. Oh.
If you have listened this far and you heard that and you're going to comment it regardless, also leave a orange emoji. Is there an orange emoji?
I'm going to piss my trousers.
Yeah, leave an orange emoji because then I know you actually listened all the way through to the end.
Like orange the fruit or orange the color? Either.
Anyway,
we love you guys. I'm going to literally piss my trousers. Follow us on everything. Give this 5-star rating. Give it a thumbs up.
And
comment.
Tell your best friend that you love them today.
Yes. Oh, love you.
Love you too.
Stop. I'm really going to piss my trousers. I love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.